does not want to. He said he lost it. It would have been his last challenge, and he would have lost the timeout.
If he won or lost it, it would have been his last, right? Because he lost the other one.
Right. 3rd down and 5 here, and Ryan goes down. Flag down again. You got Fletcher Cox coming in. But another penalty. John Hussey tells us.
Offside. Defense number 96. Lined up in the neutral zone. That 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
Disaster for the Philadelphia Eagles.
They didn't challenge. It was a 3rd and 5.
Over that red line right there. That's a good call by the officials. And it was going to drive the Atlanta Falcons at least to the very border of field goal range with a huge sack, and Jim Schwartz cannot believe it. It's one thing if you get an early jump to try and go get a sack, but to line up offsides, that was killer.
And especially maybe after winning a challenge, instead they let him go to 3rd and 5, and that's all they needed for the first down. Very fascinating strategy. That sequence. Tevin Coleman runs the ball down to the 18-yard line.
It's just so tough, you know, with a whole quarter to go. If it were a slam dunk that they were going to take it off, I think Doug Peterson might have challenged it to make it a 3rd and 10. But because it wasn't, and it would have been the end of all challenges for the remainder of this quarter, I just don't think he thought it was worth it.
You're right. He wasn't counting on an offside on the next play. I'll tell you that. 2nd down and 5 from the 17-yard line. Now Ricky Ortiz comes in as the fullback. He was in there a lot in the first series, but not much since. And the ball is handed off and taken to the 15-yard line by Tevin Coleman. It'll be 3rd down and about 4.
There we go. You know when they start playing the Rocky music, you've hit a big down.
Meanwhile, Ronald Darby has come out of the game for Philadelphia. Rasul Douglas is in. So Darby on the sideline. He's done a nice job on Jones tonight.
I've got to think they're going to rotate some help over to Rasul Douglas, but it doesn't look like it. It's like a blitz and a one-on-one opportunity. Here it comes.
Jones on the near side. Ryan's going to throw. It's picked off at the 4-yard line by Rasul Douglas. Go figure. Ryan clearly knowing Darby's out. Douglas is in, goes that way, and gets it picked off. Eagle ball.
Honk once if you love chicken. Honk twice if you love the Lord.
I gotta get my GED.
Welcome to night school.
You're the night school teacher?
Didn't I just say I was a night school teacher? Can you hear?
Teaching the conventional way isn't gonna get it done.
What's the square root of 81? What?
What's the square root of 81?
I don't know what you're talking about. Focus! Square root. What is it? I don't know.
What's the capital of Belgium?
Waffles?
There has seriously never been a better time to try our Sprint network.
Because our new unlimited plan essentially gives you more. It has Hulu and all the TV and movies you love and mobile hotspot.
We need to shout this deal from the rooftops.
Yeah. Sprint's new unlimited plan, best deal ever.
And it's all on the network built for unlimited.
Switch to Sprint Unlimited for just $24 per month per line for 5 lines. Plus, bring your number and get $100 for each leased phone.
I know a thing or two about chicken, and I love these new honey barbecue glazed tenders. Maybe because they're sweet, like me. He's just gonna love this. Adorbs. Or maybe because they're spicy, like me.
Thank you for the sweater.
You're welcome.
Introducing McDonald's Sweet and Spicy Honey Barbecue Glazed Tenders. Made with all white meat chicken, hand-tossed and glazed to order. They're the perfect combination of sweet and spicy, just like Grandma.
Has it started?
More and more people are finding themselves in a Chevy for the first time. You can too during the Chevy Labor Day sales event. Now through September 10th, use Labor Day cash to get almost $5,000 below MSRP on this 2018 Equinox LT when you finance with GM Financial. This Labor Day, discover why Chevy is the most awarded and fastest growing brand the last 4 years overall. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
NFL kickoff special being brought to you by Universal Pictures Night School in theaters September the 28th. By Chevy. Chevy has earned J.D. Power Dependability Awards across cars, trucks, and SUVs. By Sprint. Switch today. And by U.S. Bank. The power of possible. 20 miles from the stadium over the Woolworth Bridge, Mount Laurel, New Jersey, home of NFL Films. You saw the Buster, the legendary Ed Sabol founded it. Of course, his late son Steve did such a magnificent job through the years over NFL Films. Tremendous work.
Well, a lot of us fell in love with the game of football through the eyes of NFL Films and the music and the narration. It was so much fun. Still is.
Yep. We'll be up in the frozen tundra on Sunday.
We do have a scoop that's frozen right
now. Yes, we do. There would be some front moving it. Second down and 6 after the interception by Douglas. Philadelphia trying to move out of the shadow of the goal line. Chained it off to Jay Ajayi. And Ajayi very close to a first down. Just apparently a little short, and we're going to go back to the pick.
Yeah, let's give credit to Rasul Douglas for sure, but this is a total miscommunication of some kind. Julio Jones, this is no route. Whatever this was, fades away from the ball, and Douglas just ran the route. And remember, Douglas doesn't have to worry about him going deep. When you're down inside the goal line, defensive backs are just going to sit on anything underneath, and for whatever reason, they haven't played together during the course of preseason, and it really showed on that one.
Third and inches. Toss to Aguilar coming around. The wide receiver breaks a tackle. First down and a lot more. Out to the 29 he goes. A little razzle-dazzle on third and inches.
Had him completely outflanked from the beginning. Down, down, pull around. There's just not enough out there. You see no tailback in there, and yet Nelson Aguilar, as he did at the end of last season, becoming now a big play threat on third down, moving into the backfield or on reverses. Boy, Aguilar looked like he might be a bit of a bust early on. They moved him into the slot last year. 8 touchdowns in the slot. Tremendous turnaround, so much more confident. And now he's probably their A receiver right now.
And they got him in the slot again. The run pass option, and that is juggled, and it is picked off. It's Deion Jones who comes away with the deflection and puts Atlanta in prime shape at the 25-yard line. Goddard couldn't hold on. Jones, who had to come out of the game before, cramping, picks it off, and Atlanta in business.
Try and see exactly who that was. Whoever it is right there, I think it might be DeMonte KZ. Let's take a look. He comes up with a big hit right on contact, and then Deion Jones takes him down. If that was 27, that's who it is, and we have seen him have a penalty a week ago for a hit. That one perfectly clean. Got his head out of there, no danger of a foul, and still came up with a huge turnover.
Tevin Coleman is the running back on first down from the 27. 10 and a half to go in the fourth. Ryan caught at the 10. Julio Jones, big night for him, continues. Jalen Mills covering on the play. And Julio Jones, 7 catches. He's into triple figures now, 106 yards.
Yeah, I like this young man right here, DeMonte KZ. You watch him in preseason, and they kind of go, yeah, well, he might have a little bit of role. I was like, I think I'd give him a bigger role. He was all over the place, making huge hits around the football. He's going to be fine. And there's a guy that is awfully tough to cover in his zone defense, Julio Jones.
Ronald Darby, who went out, is back in the game. Coleman is the back with the fullback in the game. Tevin Coleman, big hole, and he goes to the end zone. And the Atlanta Falcons have their first touchdown of 2018. And the crowd is still on the run there. So you have the interception, followed by the touchdown, and the Falcons have the lead again.
So instead of outside zone, they go inside zone, and watch the key block is always on the back side of this play because you're going to get a cutback. That is Andy Levitre just driving the linebacker out of there. And what do you have to do? You have to make sure that Fletcher Cox is taken care of. They double team him with Alex Mack, and here you go.
Good juke move on McLeod to finish it off. Matt Bryant for his first extra point of the season. That snap was juggled, and it hits the upright, so it's no good. In Atlanta with Jeff Overbaugh, who is the new snapper. That one juggled. Kick is no good, and it's a 2-point game.
More and more people are finding themselves in a Chevy for the first time. You can too during the Chevy Labor Day sales event. Now through September 10th, use Labor Day cash and trade up to this Silverado to get a total value of $11,000 when you finance with GM Financial. This Labor Day, discover why Chevy is the most awarded and fastest growing brand the last 4 years overall. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
It is one moment lives enough to trust. You're saying those words like you hate me now. Don't be afraid of these thunderclouds.
Available at T-Mobile.
The Corona hotline is back, people. New year, new operator, same hotline. Romo here.
Tony, my fantasy team is down. I can't even watch. What do I do?
All right, grab a Corona.
Got it.
Now go back and sit with your friends.
Done.
And boom! You're doing it.
I am?
Watching the game is all you can do.
But you're good at it.
I am. Thanks, Tony.
Good talk.
Call now to find your game day beach.
I always knew, like, you were gonna do something. It's the first time I'm worried about you. Maybe she's aware. You know, it's like you float out to sea and then one day you find a port. Say I'm gonna stay here for a few days. A few days becomes a few years. And then you forgot where you were going in the first place. And then you realize you like where you're at.
Rated R.
And here come the Irish. Got it! Again, Claypool for the touchdown.
Ball State. Notre Dame. Saturday on NBC.
Sunday night, we will set our sights on Lambeau Field. Bears, Packers. One of the great all-time rivalries. Packers were founded 100 years ago. It's their centennial season since their founding. Premier Sunday Night Football coverage begins at 7 Eastern right here on NBC. And right here is a touchback, and we're back in 30 seconds.
Adults are just kids with much, much better toys. The C-Class sedan, coupe, and cabriolet. The thrills keep getting better. The 2018 C-Class sedan starting at $40,250. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
We're back. Matt Bryant missing an extra point, pushed it. Talked about, let's take a look again. You got the new snapper. A little bit low. What do you think as Bosher put it down, Chris?
Just a little handsy on it, you know. You could see Bryant just hesitating a bit and pushed it.
Ajayi now. Good run on first down. Gains 8. It'll be second down and 2. Jay Ajayi now 12 carries tonight for 50 yards.
Yeah, and because of that miss, now you can play for a field goal here. And I think what's happening is that Eagles' offensive line is starting to get their footing. They're starting to get up on these lighter linebackers, and instead of going sideways, they're just pretty much going straight downhill at them and giving Jay Ajayi a chance.
He flanks Foles on second down. Has it again. And can't go anywhere. Setting up a third down and short. Ticking down to 9 minutes left in regulation.
Yeah, and the Atlanta Falcons and Marquand Manuel just countered with a slot blitz. So everybody knows what's going on. When you get something that works a little bit, they also know what the counter to that is. And Marquand said this is going to be a game of adjustments. Nobody does anything and puts it on tape to help you study. So we have to make those last-second adjustments. He made a nice one there.
3rd and 4, Corey Clement in the backfield. Ertz comes into the slot. Foles fires, caught, 40-yard line, but a flag is down. For the moment, Aguilar gets the necessary yardage, but a grasp of the helmet telling you what the likely call is going to be.
Watch Zach Ertz come across. It's actually Grady Jarrett.
Offense, number 86. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. 3rd down.
That falls under the category of completely unnecessary pick play. No way Grady Jarrett was going to be in coverage, and that one's going to take away a 1st down.
And make it a 3rd down and 14 from the 21-yard line.
Over 8 minutes to go.
Grady Jarrett 4 sacks last year. He tied a Super Bowl record, 3 sacks against Brady 2 years ago. 3rd and 14, and the play clock is down to 0, and Philadelphia has to use a timeout here.
Ouch.
Yeah.
First, starts timeout Philadelphia. This will be a 30-second timeout.
Bad double whammy. You get the offensive pass interference call, then you're late getting to the line, getting the play in. 3rd and 14. Big play for the Eagles tonight. They were doing next to nothing. And then to the back of the playbook they go again. You got Clement. Foles from Aguilar on the run. Just like Minneapolis.
And Carson Wentz is over on the bench saying, I think I'm going to have to start working on the jugs machine over here. We're throwing all kinds of balls to the quarterback.
That gave the Eagles the lead, and then Atlanta took the lead back. Big interception against Foles. Under 8 minutes to go now, and it's 3rd and 14 from the 21-yard line. 4-man rush. Foles fires, and that's incomplete. Intended for Ertz. Up at the 42-yard line. Crowd wants a flag. Won't get it. Ricardo Allen with the coverage on the play, and it's 4th down.
That was a laser shot from Nick Foles. And Ertz just unable to get it. Was there a shot to the helmet? That's going to be the question, and that's going to be why this crowd is squirming. An arm inadvertent. It's always defenseless receivers. Protect the head and neck area. And
Cameron Johnston. Fair catch call for. A flag is now what else is new. And they let it roll all the way to the 20-yard line. Get the call in the game in which we've had 23 penalties and 22 points.
This is a big call because that was a big mistake letting that ball hit the ground. Somewhere Bill Parcells is going crazy.
At Saratoga. All right. The crowd's really in love with this.
There are 2 fouls on the play, 1 by each team. Holding, kicking team, number 39. Holding, receiving team, number 89. Those penalties will offset. We will re-kick 4th down.
That hurts Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah. Big break for Atlanta. Here's the Falcons hold.
Right on the outside.
Ooh. That was Deontay Burton holding Corey Clement. And on the other side here, well, you tell me.
It's not my job anymore.
No, it's not me neither. We're out of that business. That was a 59-yard punt. That won't count. So 4th down.
Good up.
Line of scrimmage is the 21. Johnston, in his debut, is averaging 53.4 tonight. And this one, Hardy is going to let that bounce, and it goes out of bounds at about the 34-yard line. And so Atlanta can start thinking about the clock a little bit here. 2-point game.
Hey, what do you guys want to listen to?
Ooh, hip-hop. Reggaeton.
EDM.
EDM.
What about bubble trance?
Bubble what?
Bubble trance. It's a thing.
Oh.
My point is everyone's got different tastes. That's why Verizon lets you mix and match your family unlimited plans so everyone gets the plan they want without paying for things they don't. And right now, the whole family can get 6 months of free Apple Music on Verizon.
Oh.
So let's play that reggaeton. Old school reggaeton, not the new stuff.
Get 45 million songs with 6 months free Apple Music on us, only on Verizon. Switch now and get a free Samsung Galaxy J3V.
Footlongs.
Just gotta make it what you want.
Now, most people are lambs, Rick. Not you and me. We're lions.
I'm just trying to do a little bit of business. What you said your name was?
Hey, here, white boy Rick.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, you want to move weight? You come to me.
We getting money.
My boy. America's the future. It's our future.
White Boy Rick, rated R, September 14th.
Adults are just kids with much, much better toys. The C-Class sedan, coupe, and cabriolet. The thrills keep getting better. The 2018 C-Class sedan starting at $40,250. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
Oh.
Just gotta make it what you want.
You've all been missing for 5.5 years.
No one on that plane aged a day.
We never landed anywhere until here.
What is this?
Manifest. Premieres September 24th on NBC.
Roger Goodell, the NFL commissioner, as he normally does, attending the opening game. He's had a few things on his plate this offseason. Every offseason. So halfway through the quarter, from the 33, Atlanta begins this drive. They begin with Freeman skirting to the outside and unable to get into the backfield. And another piece of yellow. Peloti Nada, long time Raven. Detroit
Holding.
last year.
Offense, number 73. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Ryan Schrader.
It's hard to believe something that big could move that fast. I mean, Lodi Nada's been doing this for a long time. It was a while. You just wrote his name down every all-pro team that there is. I mean, he still has some pop in him. That was something.
First and 20. And to the outside they go, and Sanu gets wrapped up there by Sidney Jones. Atlanta with 14 penalties. That's their most in 19 years. Yeah, we were here to see it.
Thank goodness. Sidney Jones came up and made a sweet play there. Remember, he's replacing Patrick Robinson, who had a great year in the slot, now playing for the Saints. But that was a big, big play to keep driving them backwards. This has not been good for the Atlanta Falcons.
Lost 5 on the reception. 2nd and 25. Ryan. Out, pressured, look out, ball is out. And Atlanta's able to recover it. Chris Long extracts it, and Alex Mack, the all-pro center, is right there to save the bacon for Atlanta, at least for the moment.
Chris Long was pushed pretty far back, but as he's done since his college days, never gives up. Never gives up on a play. Comes all the way around the bend and gets that ball out.
Sack fumble. Mack saves it. 3rd and 29. Four-man rush. Good protection. A little floater. Caught by Freeman. And Devontae Freeman gets loose enough to pick up good yardage out to the 29. Corey Graham, in his 12th year out of New Hampshire, been around a dozen seasons, makes the stop, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, don't underestimate those 10, 12 yards, whatever that was there, because it got him out of a deep hole. This punt likely would have been somewhere around midfield, 40-yard line, and you're just needing a field goal here if you're the Philadelphia Eagles.
Bosher averaging only 35 yards per boot. Gets it off. Good kick here. Sproles fields at the 19. Beats the first man. Cuts it back upfield. Gets hammered down to the 31-yard line. And another flag.
Never know for sure if it is, but it sure looked like a face mask, didn't it? Sometimes you get weird angles. That was no weird angle. Holy smokes.
During the return, face mask. Face mask. 54. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Automatic first down.
And the wrong guy, but boy, that's like a 270-degree face mask. 4:51 to go. Atlanta by a deuce.
I don't care where we go. I don't care what we do. Just take me with you.
There are roadside attractions, and then there's our world-famous on-road attraction, the 2019 GLC, starting at $40,700. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
Your Highness, thank you for the invitation.
Yes, though our mode is much larger than this.
Our great hall is much greater than this.
Much.
Our parties are much less crowded than this.
Oh, and our beers are much fancier than that.
Much.
Why did we invite them again?
We're raiding the castle and needed a distraction.
Bud Light, for the many, not the few. At U.S. Bank, we believe one small change can echo throughout an entire community. That's why we proudly support, invest, and volunteer in communities like yours. Because the changes we make today
Can you hear me?
shape the possibilities of tomorrow. U.S. Bank, the power of possible.
Lemonade. I'll take a cup. I got this, kids. 1 cup of lemonade. Thanks. Time to pack up. Let's go, kids. Thank you.
NFL Sunday Ticket. Get every live game every Sunday at no extra charge when you switch to DirecTV. More for your thing. That's our thing. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
Thursday night, Joe Flacco and his team look to spoil Andy Dalton and Cincinnati's home opener. Ravens.
Make this your day, man.
Bengals. When it's on, it's on. Next Thursday at 8, only on NFL Network.
Opening night in Philadelphia. Matt Ryan tonight, less than 50%. Nick Foles a little over 50. Nobody is lighting it up. Neither of the guys, the ratings very low. Each has been sacked twice. But the game in the balance in the last 5 minutes. Philly at the 46-yard line, first down. The outside, and a short gain here for Aguilar, who's been the primary target tonight. 8 catches, but only 34 yards, so he's averaging barely more than 4 yards per reception.
Yeah, they're staying with that RPO, but now one of the things the Falcons wanted to do to it is take away the inside throws, those slants, and the linebackers have done a nice job there. So now Nick Foles is going to take a shot to the outside off the RPO.
Fake to Sproles, deep downfield, 1 against 1, and broke it up at the 2-yard line. Intended for Mike Wallace, and Robert Alford is right there to bust up the play and bring it back to a 3rd down and 8.
Wallace had a step, and this is brilliant cornerback play by Alford on the outside. Watch him. He's sprint for all he's worth to try and catch up, but then gets his head back around so he doesn't get a foul. Turn your head around and gets his hand on the ball. That's tremendous.
Beautiful. Perfect. Alford, he had the 82-yard interception return against Tom Brady in the Super Bowl 2 years ago. 3rd down and 8 from the 48. Foles, good pocket, pass caught, and breaking a tackle is Sproles to pick up the first down. Got hit a couple of yards behind what would have been the first down. Vic Beasley couldn't corral him, and that moves the chains. Big first down.
They decide to go zone, which means Vic Beasley, one of their pass rushers, is going to drop out. Unfortunately for Vic Beasley, he tackled like a pass rusher on that one. If he could somehow make a play, now they're given Darren Sproles is a tough guy to grab. But that was the difference, and this drive stays alive.
4.5 remaining. Foles against the 4-man rush, stepping up. Sproles again. Sproles picks up a couple of extra yards. Taking Ricardo Allen with him. 35 years old is Darren Sproles. When you think back, I always get Tony Dungy. It's the last play that Tony coached against Sproles with San Diego. Overtime, touchdown. Chargers beat the Colts. That sent Tony into broadcasting, so, you know.
That's a good thing for us.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, that guy, so many clutch plays over the year.
Only Frank Gore is older at running back. Darren, 35 years old at 2nd down and 4. Jockey. And then you got a 3rd down and 1, so you are at the edge of field goal range here. Johnny adjusting the socks. And a Falcon down on the field. That's McKinley, who had to come into the game before.
Not sure the fans are believing it.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But if nothing else, he's going to have to come out of the game for one play on a 3rd down and a short 2 upcoming.
He is working against Jason Peters. Probably would rather have somebody else. A little arm around the side. Hard to see what might have happened. But I know one thing it's going to do. It's going to allow him to make some substitutions. Get Big Terrell McClain in the game instead of more of the pass rusher and Jack Crawford. So you get all those run players in there now. You get Derek Shelby in there. You get Terrell McClain in there. Brady Jarrett can do everything.
Meanwhile, 3rd and 2. So right now, if they don't gain a yard, you're looking at a 53-yard field goal. Clement is the back. Aguilar in motion. Clement, big hole inside the 20. And the last man he had to beat knocks him down. KC to save a touchdown at the 15-yard line. 21 yards.
Right up the gut. And for KZ, this is one of the hardest plays in all of football to make that open field tackle. There was nobody else around, and he comes out of nowhere to make this play. Long run, you wonder if it's going to help him or hurt him because it might eat up the rest of the clock, and they're already in game-winning field goal range.
With a ton of time left, still 3:13, counting down the ball at the 14-yard line. Clement taking the ball from the 11-yard line. Atlanta can stop the clock twice, plus you have the 2-minute warning.
Well, it's a little bit like watching New England play on offense, this Philadelphia Eagles running back rotation, isn't it? They all sort of have specific skills. Jay Ajayi is one of those guys, probably more first and second down, as it looks like they're going back to that jumbo package. And then you've got Corey Clement, who can catch the football. Darren Sproles do a little bit of everything. Very specific roles. And they are jumbo on the right side with an extra offensive lineman in the game right there.
That's Jay Amato. Second down and 7. Takes the clock all the way down. Hands the ball off. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Jay Ajayi. Ajayi, 62 yards now, 15 carries, and 2 touchdowns.
Looked like Nick Foles got up there and saw the defensive line overshifted to the jumbo package, killed the play, and came back the other side, and there was no one there. Deion Jones tried to run through on the inside and couldn't get there.
I think they were uncertain as to whether they wanted to go for 1 or 2, 6 for 9 and 2-point conversion, so the clock runs all the way down.
Foles up at the line of scrimmage. No, we're going to kill that one. We're going the other way. Once those 3 big defensive linemen overshifted to the jumbo side, he decided he went back the other way, and then it was Deion Jones. You can see them all overshifted that way to the jumbo, and Deion Jones ran right through the middle of it and left no pursuit whatsoever. 45 runs inside like that, there is nobody left outside.
You know, Philadelphia had to use a timeout because they had the touchdown, they had the celebration, then the play clock starts, and it was ticking all the way down. They're looking at the bench, so I don't know. Does that become critical? It certainly does if Atlanta is able to retake the lead at some point. First things first here. Here's the 2-point conversion. Trying to make it a 6-point game instead of 5. Ajayi again. And he does just that, loses the ball, but after he crosses the goal line. So the conversion is good, and Philadelphia leads 18-12. So the Falcons with plenty of time, 2 timeouts, 2-minute warning, 2:19 on the clock.
Try was good. All it has to do, the ball has to cross the front edge of the line, and I think without question it did. Possession, that's it, right there.
Knocked out right there, already in.
Remember, it doesn't have to cross the back of the white line, just the front edge. This right in here, I can't roll with the movement. Right. That's it. The front edge of this thing is the line you have to cross, and it did.
The front of the ball just has to cross the front of the line.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, it's game.
Yeah, right. Ding-dong school.
Still plenty of time, though. I mean, you can tell, you can just see it. Atlanta's defense wearing down, and I love the play calls by Doug Peterson. He just went with the big guys and just said, we're coming at you.
And Atlanta will start this drive from the 25-yard line after the touchback. Well, Matt Ryan, MVP 2 years ago. Not as good last year, obviously. A lot of bad luck last year. 12 interceptions, 5 of them were on tipped balls. 35 career game-winning drives in his 10-season National Football League career.
What we've seen so far, Al, is that when they need a chunk play, and it's in this kind of situation, they put Julio Jones on Jalen Mills. They've got that at the top, but now it looks more like a two-deep safety situation, so they won't have that drive them off and come back sort of chance.
Ryan throws, caught, at a 5-yard gain. Just to put that last graphic into perspective, those game-winning drives are the most of any quarterback in the league since Ryan came into the league as the #1 draft choice in 2008. Ticking down to the 2-minute warning. Can they get a playoff? And they do. And Ryan on 2nd and 4 fires, and that is caught in Philadelphia territory, and Jones will take the ball all the way to the 33-yard line, and that takes us to the 2-minute warning, which comes with 1 minute and 54 seconds left. 36-yard gain.
That's some brilliant coaching right there. The play before ran basically the same route in here, and it was open. The coaches saw it and came right back to it. Good stick out on the outside by Julio Jones, and just snatches it out of midair and almost broke this one for the distance.
Atlanta trying to turn the tables. This is a team that has lost a lot of leads, blown a lot of leads over the past few seasons. Julio Jones, huge night. Reminder to stay tuned for the Volkswagen post-game report. Michelle, as usual, on the field, star of the game. Liam McHugh joining us, wrapping up the night, and a preview look ahead to Lambeau Field, Bears-Packers, Sunday Night Football. Let's go to Michelle.
Well, we're disappointed. Devontae Freeman right now is on the sideline favoring that right knee. He's officially questionable. He had a heat rub on it. He's been trying to just kind of walk it out, but not really testing it. No helmet in his hand. It looks like the Falcons are without him now.
It does, and last year, Michelle, as you recall, in the playoff game, he came in, had a bad knee, and didn't have a very good night. Tevin Coleman is the running back. He's the lightning and thunder and lightning in that Atlanta backfield. From the 33, a little toe, it looked like Ryan held on to it a little longer than he wanted to. And the pass drops in, complete the feed of Coleman, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Jordan Hicks was in man coverage and went right to it. Matt Ryan saw him and knew he had to just get rid of the football. Jordan Hicks, a very smart football player, deciphered that one beautifully. Sometimes those can go big, though. If one of the linemen had gotten a block on the man coverage guy, Hicks, he might still be running.
Carson Wentz getting the crowd stirred up, 2nd and 10. Side with Jones in that group. Ryan flushed out, down he goes at the 40-yard line. Lost his footing, gets sacked at the 40. Hicks and Long are both there. And it's going to make it 3rd down after they spotted at the 40-yard line at 17. Clearly in 4th down territory here, trying to get at least some of it. And the pass is caught. Going to the ground is Jones in front of Darby. Goes to the ground, makes the catch. Phenomenal night for this guy. 9 receptions, 160 yards. That's a gain of 18.
I tell you what, Matt Ryan knew he was going to take a shot. He held that ball as long as possible, floated it out there. That's kind of the play they had picked off earlier in the game. But runs right to the sticks. That's what you're told. Run to the sticks and then turn around. Watch Ryan. He's going to take a real shot here. Had to float it because Julio had not turned around yet. And there it is, a huge pickup for that 1st down. Look how early that ball comes out because pressure was there. Brilliant. Brilliant by Matt Ryan. And that's Chris Long. Just as he threw it, he had to put an arc on that ball so Julio had time to find it.
Needed 17, got 18.
See if they go after Mills again. That's been where they're making the most money.
Minute 18, Ryan Jones again picks up about 9. Mills on the tackle again.
They are really not giving him much help on the outside when Julio Jones is that way. They bring him the other way. He hasn't had quite the success against Darby, but he did make that last one.
Second down and 1. Ryan jostled, sacked at the 20-yard line. So that'll make it third down and long after a second and 1. Fletcher Cox comes in there for the sack. Sack of 7 yards. It's going to be third down and 8.
There is utter exhaustion on everybody's part on the field here. Utter exhaustion.
Atlanta just 1 timeout. Third and 8, and that is snagged by Sanu. Mohamed Sanu's had a very quiet night, takes it to the 10-yard line, and Atlanta's going to take its final timeout right here with 23 seconds.
That is some move. Mohamed Sanu, watch this little jiggle move here. Got him. That's going against the rookie, Sidney Jones. And now it doesn't look like a lot of time because you're out of timeouts. But effectively what you're going to do is take all your shots into the end zone, so there should be plenty of time to get this done.
And not only that, but to leave Philadelphia nothing if you score the touchdown. Philly could come back and win it on a field goal, but you wonder if there's going to be enough time left for that to happen. Meanwhile, here we are again as we were last January with a first and goal in the waning seconds.
All they've been doing this offseason is working on their red zone offense. Here they are with a chance to come in and knock off the world champs if they can get it done.
Coleman in motion to the outside. Ryan buying time, looking downfield and just throws it into the seats with 16 seconds, and that took 7 seconds. Remember, last year's game ended with Julio Jones going up in the air, couldn't make the catch, would have come down out of bounds anyway. Second and goal.
Rolling to that direction, working on Jalen Mills. I mean, at this point, Julio Jones has been your offense, right?
No doubt.
Somehow he has to get at least a couple opportunities to win the game.
He has 169 yards out of 299 total for the Falcons.
Now they are looking like, anyway, they're doubling him.
Going 5 wide here. Ryan to the back of the end zone, too tall there. Intended for Julio Jones. So now you've got 11 seconds, third down and goal.
Now that's where I disagree. Julio Jones, I just said you got to work him there, but it was obvious pre-snap. It was double coverage, inside and outside. They're going to get double coverage going up the field here against Julio Jones. They still go there. That's when you have to come off and trust your other guys. Bet they do it again.
Third and goal. That's Jones on the right side.
Looks like the same coverage. Double Julio. Somebody else has to make a play.
Ryan hit as he throws, and the pass is incomplete. So it comes down to this. Fletcher Cox got in there. So one play in your ball game coming up right now.
Are we watching the same game over?
Close.
This is just like what happened in the playoffs. I can't imagine Jim Schwartz coming off of it. They've been doubling Julio, and the Falcons have not had an answer.
All right, this time Julio's going to come out to the left side. And you got Coleman wide left. Jones in the slot to the left.
They're going to double him again.
This is it. Ryan throws. Flag is down. Hooper was the closest. The pass wasn't even close. What's the call?
Looks like illegal contact.
Before the pass is thrown, illegal contact. Defense number 58. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Well, you got 1 second, and Jordan Hicks, and then what Doug Peterson is saying, uncatchable pass, but the illegal contact was early.
And it doesn't matter. Illegal contact wouldn't matter.
Exactly.
If it were pass interference, yes. Jordan Hicks at about 8 yards. I'll tell you, my second favorite guy is Mohamed Sanu. He's been clutch in the red zone before. They've got them both at the bottom of your screen.
Yeah, Jones and Sanu 11 and 12.
They've got double coverage again.
Jones, and no. Couldn't stay in. Darby with the coverage, and that is the way opening night ends.
Once you go up in the air, the defensive back can literally push the receiver out of bounds. There is no such thing as a force out anymore. Has the ball in his hands, but is driven out of bounds. And the Philadelphia Eagles, Phillying one more time with passes to the quarterback to win it. This team has a lucky rabbit's foot going right now.
Hardly a work of art, but at least it went to the finish.
It did.
Yep.
Welcome back, NFL.
Dramatic ending. Tight game all the way through. 18-12 Super Bowl champs. Volkswagen Postgame Report coming up next after these messages from your NBC station.
Muchas gracias por verlo. Disculpen si no hablo tanto, la verdad es que me gusta mucho escuchar y me gustaría que también ustedes escucharan. Si tienen algún comentario, háganmelo saber. Muchas gracias a todos los que vieron el partido. Estaré tratando de llevarles a todos el partido como pueda. Y perdón si lo ven tan pequeño, pero es que lo estoy transmitiendo en el celular. Ahí si me regalan una tarjeta gráfica para mi compu, desde ahí lo van a ver más grande. ¿Vale? Muchas gracias y hasta luego.